Today is July 3rd, 2017. This is the wrap-up for today in sports. Mets began a 3-game series in Washington today, and if you just wouldn't just know it, it's just, they see that curly W, they call into curly position, like a fetal position. It's just incredible. You know, there was so much potential in this game. They got a great start out of Steven Matz, who matched Steven Strasburg 0 for 0. But then the Mets bullpen comes in. And this is what I don't understand. Now, Blevins has shown all year he's the most reliable pitcher. And they've overused him, true. But now they're using him less. And he's terrible. It looks like Blevins is one of these pitchers who needs to throw regularly. I'm not saying throw him like 10 days in a row, which Terry was doing before, but now that he's using him sporadically, he's struggling. It's like this guy doesn't know his own damn team. So Blevins gives up a 2-run homer to Michael Taylor. Then we get Curtis Granderson, 2-run pinch hit homer, ties the game. Mets have a chance, maybe to have that one win that could turn their season around. And what happens? Fernando Salas, which is the human white flag. Fernando Salas has been horrendous. Horrible. Terrible. And naturally he gives out the blue pit after Josh Edgins struggled, after Paul Sewald struggled, and the Mets lose 3-2. And not only did the Mets lose, but Yoenis Cespedes gets injured again. Meanwhile, the Mets have players getting robbed in Las Vegas, beaten with a tire iron. With the Mets' luck, that's going to happen to Med Rosario. They'll do a Nancy Kerrigan on his knee. They'll shatter. The Mets will never get a chance to play. And Sandy Alderson will go, It's the Mets are like Jose Reyes. Every time they do something good, they erase it right away. Like Jose Reyes gets a base hit, then he gets picked off. Incredible. And the decision-making of this coaching staff. Okay, Reyes gets a base hit with Nimmo on second and 1 out. So, Sherlock sends Nimmo, even though he had to slow down to see the ball go through the infield. And the ball is to the left fielder right away. The easiest throw in the game from the outfield is that short left field throw home. Naturally, Nimmo was out by about 100 feet. And another rally went down the drain. Elsewhere in baseball, the Rockies, they returned home, and they got a nice win today. The White Sox clobbered the struggling Athletics. The Royals continue their comeback charge, beating the Mariners 3-1. The Twins clobber the Angels. The Red Sox stay red hot, win their 5th straight, beating the Rangers in 11 innings. The Cardinals crushed the Marlins. The Phillies blanked the Pirates. And those Brewers, I guess, just keep winning somehow. They're still in first place. They beat up the Baltimore Orioles 8-1. And then the Yankees came home and iced the chilling Blue Jays 6-3. So that keeps everything pretty much in line in the standings. No real changes today. Today's 3 stars on Sports Encyclopedia is Steven Strasburg, who only allowed 2 hits to the Mets. Aaron Nola, who allowed 4 hits to the Pirates, pitching the Phillies to a shutout win, and Max Kepler, who went 4 for 4 in the Twins win over the Angels. 4th of July is today, and it's always interesting to see who was born on a major holiday. And the biggest names who were born on the 4th of July are no longer with us. I mean, we're talking George Steinbrenner was born on the 4th of July. Al Davis was born on the 4th of July. But today's birthday shutout, I'm going to just give to the Devils' backup goalie, Keith Kincaid, who turns 28. And we look back on Sports Encyclopedia and Barstool Sports to the 1982 Wimbledon final, which was between Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe. Connors won the tournament in 5 sets, outlasting McEnroe, who was the number 1 player in the world at the time, seeking his 2nd straight Wimbledon. These were the 2 top stars in tennis at the time, and they really didn't like each other very much at the time. They really had some intense matches. I mean, Connors was a bulldog. He was always playing with a chip on his shoulder, and of course, McEnroe, he was the all-time personality. He'd snap it in a second. That's when tennis was fun. This year's Wimbledon seems to be beginning late, and it began Monday. Does anyone really care anymore? What has happened to tennis? I mean, I remember 30 years ago, tennis was huge. All the Americans had a lot of stars. There are no male stars anymore on the American side. And the only woman that's kept American afloat is the Williams sisters. And who knows how much longer they have left. Venus is getting a little old, and now Serena having a child. Who knows how much more they're going to do, and what's going to happen to American tennis after that. It's been a long dry spell, and the sport seems to be fading almost as much as boxing. Well, happy 4th of July. Go out and celebrate Independence Day. I live in New Jersey. Unfortunately, we don't have access to great fireworks. I mean, we can watch the show, but you know what? It's just not the same. I wish I had some Roman candles, some blockbusters, bottle rockets. That's what makes the 4th really fun. And it's just not legal. I mean, they made sparklers legal. Whippy sparklers. Ooh. I just want some Roman candles. That's how you really celebrate the 4th. I mean, you don't want to be like JPP, who gives thumbs up to this post. Good day.